Bradley, Manchester United 2, Spurs 0, light work. It's just Spurs, isn't it?
Comfortable performance, dominated them from the very get-go, really. The only thing is we didn't score more. We completely dominated them from minute 1 to minute 90. Michael Carrick is doing a brilliant job, and he's knocking down to get that job. If we're being honest,
Is he?
I think he's knocking it down because we're seeing brilliant coaching from him as well, and the players look rejuvenated again, and there's a good atmosphere around at the club again, which is really good to see. I expect we're not used to winning games, so 4
on the bounce. We got past that where we got to with Ruben to 3. It's 4 on the bounce now. Frank's just waiting there. He's waiting there to hopefully go to West Ham on Tuesday night and get the 5th game.
I think we'll do it. I think we've been performing brilliantly. I think probably Fulham was the worst performance out of the 4 games, but I think today was probably the second best performance after the City game. I think we dominated Spurs completely. The only thing is we didn't score more goals. So.
Yeah, it felt like that. You know, at 1-0, you didn't feel in trouble like something was going to happen, but the longer we went where we didn't just get the second game and just make sure any heart and spirit that maybe could have been left in Spurs, a lucky free kick or a mistake where, you know, Lisandro Martinez plucked the ball out of the sky and then, you know, that nearly led to something. Luke Shaw passed the ball into the middle of the pitch, Xavi Simons flash shot. You just got to get that second goal, and then who gets it? Bruno Fernandes. Hold that, Toby.
Yeah, so you knew
off his shin. But listen, people ain't going to talk about it. It's off his shin, but he's guided it into the far corner off his shin because the ball's bounced up. Bruno Fernandes does it again.
It's a great finish, great goal, and I'd say that's probably the only thing we need to work on is being able to kill the games off earlier. But we got the second goal. As we said, it was comfortable throughout the whole game. We never really was worried that Tottenham were going to get an equaliser, even when it was at 1-0. So it's been a really good performance. And Kobbie Mainoo.
Let's talk about Kobbie Mainoo, because I don't know who they gave it to on comms on TV. I don't know if they gave man of the match to Bruno, probably. I don't know, because he scored. But Kobbie Mainoo, like, I thought he was so polished today. I don't know if his work's gone under the radar. I don't know what you guys are thinking at home. I don't know how you saw it, but I thought he was my man of the match today.
It was mine as well, and I think that's probably his best performance yet. And that just shows because he's growing into it now. That's four starts in a row. I think he's looking superb in there. He looks nonchalant. He looks elegant in the midfield. He's completely controlling the game for us. His top draw. And do you know, the crazy thing is, we was going to swap him for Wilfred Ndidi.
Mental.
Criminal. That, like, honestly, if that had happened, I'd have called 999 on this interview. Like, crazy.
Yeah, it would have been shocking, Caesar. The fact that he's got his confidence back, you know, Carrick is a big part of that. He says he hasn't said too much to him. He's just, you know, allowed him and Casemiro to work together. But is it more of just play him? just play him and let him get his confidence back. And to come straight in out the dark for how long he was out in the dark for, from City to now, he hasn't looked like a player who kind of like, you know, like you might expect him to get good maybe in the 4th game to start really. But he's been good ever since he's come into the team.
And that goes under the radar, and that just shows the quality he does have. And his heart's set at this club. Like, he loves Manchester United, and it wasn't like the Garnacho one, because you could see Kobbie Mainoo actually genuinely loves this club, and he's such a quality player, and I'm really happy for him, and everyone's happy for him, because he's such a great player for us, and he understands what this football club is, and just long may it continue, really.
I mean, a new contract round the corner for Kobbie. Just get it signed now, innit? Get it signed and get him locked down.
100%. Don't go stupid on the wages. I'd probably say maximum 120, but I'd probably give him about 100, similar to what Ahmad's got. I think that's a fair wage for him, with the quality he's got and the age he's at. So we need to get that contract sorted.
Yeah, and a potential to obviously grow within that and get bigger contracts as he goes on and keeps smashing it. Uncle Cass, again, like, he's just rolling back the years, isn't he? I mean, shots on target, he's big in the tackles, and listen, that Wally Romero gets himself sent off, as he always does. But Cash just at the centre of a lot of things today.
Yeah, 100%. He was top notch as well. He could have been a contender for man of the match. I think we're really going to miss him when he goes. Like, especially his leadership, his experience. I think how much he cares about this club. Like, I think that goes under the radar as well. I think, yes, we do need younger blood in the midfield, but he is an integral part to this team and to this squad. So it's fantastic to see from him. Yeah,
it's top from him. Michael Carrick, though, I just want to go back to it because you said he's sort of knocking on the door for the job. How are you seeing it now? Look, it's 4 games. The games are starting to rack up of doing well. You know, when it's 1, it's 2, you're like, no, I need to see more. Then it's 3, I need to see more. Now it's 4. How well do you think he's doing? And do you think the conversations need to be opened up now, or certainly with the hierarchy of him potentially getting the job?
Like, you can't give it him now. I think that would be naive. But I think the way he's going, like, if he carries on in this way, then he's got to be at least a contender, because it's not just counter-attack, sit back and transition football. It's more than that. We're actually trying to control, trying to dictate the game. You're seeing rondos all over the pitch. We're creating even songs through our passing moves. Like, some of the pieces of play we're actually playing on the pitch is brilliant. And also, his coaching staff he's brought in Jonathan Woodgate and Steve Holland is a massive bonus for us, because they're fantastic. Like, they are quote unquote best in class. Like, they're superb for us. And also, in some ways, even if like a Luis Enrique is tactically better than Michael Carrick, he might not be a better fit for this club, because Michael Carrick, because he understands the pressure of being at a club like Manchester United, like, it can actually pass on that message towards the players and get them to understand and be able to cope with that pressure. So, and I think he's actually really good tactically. Like, we're seeing that. Hopefully it carries on. And I think if it does, then he's definitely got to be a contender at least.
Yeah, I think for the first 4 games, he's done the maximum you can do, not just by winning the games, but I mean even the performances. Yeah, you can't expect us to be a swashbuckling team, dominating, you know, blowing teams away team in 4 games. And I think we saw a little bit of that in terms of when they went down to 10, there was that period where you're thinking, oh, what is it going to be like for us to try to close this game out? And it was okay. It wasn't like, oh my God, we're clueless. But you know, that sort of clicking into gear to really go for it. But those are the levels to go up as we progress, right?
But what I've liked is in the 4 games, we've had 2 games where we've dominated, and then we've had 2 games where it was 50-50, and we've still come out on top. So we've got 4 wins, 2 we've dominated, 2 are 50-50. We're constantly competing. We've got high intensity throughout the games from the beginning to the end of each match. That is massive for us. So I think we're going in the right way.
Bryan Mbeumo's his 10th goal of the season in all competitions. I say all comps, we ain't been in that many. But I did see that stat earlier. Another goal against Spurs. He scored at their place. He scored here today. What a signing he's been.
Yeah, he's an assassin up front. Like, he's an absolute killer. Really competent football player, but when he gets in front of goal, you've got a lot of confidence he's going to put it away, because he's got a brilliant technique, brilliant finisher, and he's been fantastic for us. And Cunha as well.
Yeah.
Cunha's starting to pick it up since Carrick's come in. I think he's had good games under Ruben Amorim as well. He had a couple bad games, but I think he's been, on the whole, been really good for us. Bryan Mbeumo's been really good. Senny Lemens has been fantastic as well. Like, the best compliment I can give him is we don't talk about him. Like, and that's what you want from a goalkeeper, because if everyone's playing well and he's just doing his job, then it breeds so much confidence in the team. So, happy days, really.
Happy days.